Okay, Plex users that also have Fire TV devices. This is pretty important news because they're rolling out their brand new paid requirements for remote streaming on your own personal servers. So, of course, I'm going to explain all of this, how much it's going to cost, what the actual changes are, and what the restrictions are. If you don't know, I'm on a goal to hit 300K subs by the end of 2026. Subscribe right down below if you want to support the channel. Literally the best way. So it started last year. This was back in March 20th, where Plex announced price increases for remote streaming, which no longer would be free. And this also included a major increase in the lifetime Plex Pass. So lifetime Plex Pass doubled from 120 to 249. This was mean you get everything. Now, once you have this, you're good, by the way. So if you already had it, you're not gonna have to pay anything extra. Now, this might not affect you if you have this Plex Pass, but the monthly price, if you don't get the yearly, was increasing as well from $4.99 to $6.99, where the annual price was increasing from 40 to 70. Now, for paid subscription options included either in Plex Pass or the new subscription often called Remote Watch Pass, this new remote watch pass which would be if you're, using your own server outside of your home, would cost $2 a month or $20 a year. So they're basically just putting, a little price tag on watching your own content remotely. That's why they call it the remote watch pass, of course. So Plex just announced that these changes are officially coming to Fire TV devices, and here is how it's going to work. And no, you probably won't be able to avoid it by side loading or anything like that. So unfortunately, that is not. So this is what Plex, one of their employees, posted 2 days ago. Hey everyone, it's been more than a year since we shared some information. That's what we just talked about the future of streaming on Plex, introducing the introduction of the Remote Watch Pass. Since then, we've been rolling these changes out to platforms. So this has actually been on Android mobile, I believe, for a little bit now. Yeah, so they're finally rolling it out. For instance, recently this change came to smart TV devices and was brought to Roku prior. Now, over the period of the next few weeks, starting next week, Plex will slowly roll out the course of the new few week over the course of the. Wow, I don't know why that was so complicated. Plex will be releasing an updated version of Amazon Fire TV application, which includes changes to how remote streaming is handled. Moving forward, remote access to personal media on Fire TV will either require a Plex Pass or a remote watch pass. Keep an eye out for this new version arriving on your device soon. This release will introduce the updated and improved new app experience. So here's with remote streaming what you need. If you stream video from a personal Plex media server, so if you have your own personal Plex media server outside of your home network, so obviously they'll be able to tell with your IP address, you or the server owner will need one of the following. Plex Pass. If the server owner has an active Plex Pass, all Plex accounts accessing the server can continue to stream remotely at no additional cost. So that's interesting. If multiple people are using your server, then they don't need Plex Pass, just you need it. So that's actually good. I didn't know that. If you are unsure, please ask the server owner if they have Plex Pass. Now, the other option is Remote Watch Pass. If the server owner doesn't have Plex Pass or you don't need all the functionality that Plex Pass offers, you can purchase a Remote Watch Pass instead. This lets individuals account stream remotely from any server it has access to, but does not extend to other Plex accounts. So Plex Pass extends to other, Remote Watch Pass does not. Now, of course, there's other changes inside the app, but those are the major ones. This brand new Remote Plex Pass. That, yeah, if you want to use your own server outside of your home, you're going to have either a form of Plex Pass or Remote Watch Pass. So I don't know. I'm not sure how many people this is really going to affect. You guys let me know. Is this something that affects you whatsoever? Comment down below. I'm kind of interested. And like always, if you guys have a chance, go follow me on Instagram at Upgrade Guy Tech. I have it linked down below. And then also, if you want a great deal on a VPN, you want to protect yourself while you're streaming and add an extra layer of security, I always use IPVanish. In fact, even when I'm making these videos, you guys will notice I have IPVanish running almost all the time, all day, no matter what I do. So yeah, just go ahead and click this link down below, upgradeguy.link. You get over 80% off. It's only $2 a month. And they have 3 different plans, and they even include eSIM data now. So you can actually get a few gigabytes of data to use at your leisure. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like always, subscribe right down below. I'll see you later.